This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba for another technical diving tips, techniques, and trips video. Hello divers, thanks for joining me today. The subject of today's video is back kicking. If you find this type of content useful, feel free to press that subscribe button. The ability to back kick is a fundamental technical diving skill. Back kicking is used to establish and maintain team position, particularly during decompression stops. Back kicking also appears to be the propulsion technique which most technical divers have difficulty with. It is not intuitive to swim backwards, so this is not unexpected. So new technical divers should not be discouraged by slow progress when attempting to learn this propulsion technique. Prior to learning to back kick, it is essential that the diver has established proper horizontal trim. So it is essential that the diver have their weights properly positioned. The use of a proper technical diving fin is also important. The best fins for back kicking have a high sidewall. This helps propel the diver backwards. It is also helpful if the fins are not too heavy. I find some traditional technical diving fins too heavy for effective use. My current favorite technical diving fins for back kicking are the Aquatech and the Deep 6 Eddy fin. Even with a good back kicking fin, it is actually the technique that is most important. So let's talk a little bit about the technique. Many divers equate the back kick to a backwards frog kick. Let me know in the comments section if you think that's true. Let's take a closer look at how the back kick works. The first step is to get your legs and knees together at a 90-degree angle. Next, extend your legs down. Your legs are still together at this point. Next, simultaneously begin to spread your legs, turn your fins outward, and bring your lower leg up. This motion will force the water in front of the side of your fins forward, propelling you backwards. Put your knees and feet together with your fins once again at 90 degrees. You are now back at the starting position. If you have sufficient momentum built up, you may actually glide for a second or two in this position. Because your fins are parallel to your movement, they will offer little resistance. That completes a full fin cycle. Let's talk about a few things that could actually go wrong now. Earlier I mentioned the issue about having proper trim. If you find yourself going to the surface while you're back kicking, you could have negative trim. This will have a tendency to pull you up toward the surface. Another common problem is not having your knees and feet together when you begin the stroke. If you start with your knees and feet apart when you start the stroke, you will not be able to push as much water. A final common problem is not rotating your fins outward. Since you're propelling yourself by the sides of the fins, if you do not rotate your feet outward, you will not have enough surface area to push water. An effective back kick may take quite a bit of practice, so practice, practice, practice. This is Chris with Dive Zone Scuba. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.